Giving Back, sponsored by Patterson Legal Group.
We're excited to partner with Patterson Legal Group in our latest edition of Giving Back, where local nonprofits are recognized for the great work they're doing to make our communities better places to live. Patterson Legal Group recognizes a new nonprofit and presents them with a $500 check. This week, we're proud to spotlight Topeka Family Legal Project. Take a look.
Hi, I'm Tyler from Patterson Legal Group. This week's Giving Back recipient is the Topeka Family Legal Project. We're here today with Matt and Joy. Matt, tell us a little bit about the group.
Yeah, the Topeka Family Legal Project is part of the Kansas Holistic Defenders, where we work with families and people in the legal system to try to solve the root problems of their involvement.
Well, advocacy in the legal world is so important to us, and we're grateful for all the work that you guys do. Excited to give you a check today for $500.
Great, thank you very much.
Absolutely.
And joining us now are Mariah and Matt with Topeka Legal Project. Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Great to have you guys on the show. I want to start out, tell us about the Topeka Legal Project. What's your history?
Well, Topeka Family Legal Project is sort of a sub-project of the Kansas Holistic Defender, which is an organization that works with people who have justice system involvement to try to address the root causes of their involvement.
Okay.
The Topeka Family Legal Project specifically works with families on addressing IEP, plans within public schools, working to make sure that there's stable housing for families, and then also working to ensure that any available benefits a family could receive that they're able to apply for, and helping them if there's any obstacles to getting those benefits. The idea is to focus on early interventions that reduce the rate of adverse childhood experiences for families and their children here in this area of Kansas. And I should also mention that we've been funded with a seed grant from the Kansas Children's Cabinet, which is how Kansas Holistic Defender was able to expand their services to help families in the Topeka area.
Wow, okay, so I guess expand on the kind of service you guys are providing. Like, what's a day look like for you guys?
So the Topeka Family Legal Project provided services, eviction services, collection services, wage garnishment services, and assisting with guardianships also. The goal was to ensure that the family is one unit and that we are able to help with any boundaries, or excuse me, any barriers that they may face. Help them kind of navigate the legal system also if they're in need of assistance that way.
That's great. I love what you guys are doing, because I mean, there's so much, I feel like red tape, a lot of hurdles that people have to go through, and I for one have no idea what I'm doing when it comes to any kind of legal, so it's great that there's experts out there to help out.
Yeah, that's part of what we're trying to do. I mean, all of our services are individualized to the family's needs, but the goal is to cut through that red tape, help empower people to use their voice, to access the resources or the rights that they have. And one of the big problems in Kansas is there's not a lot of access to counsel. There's very few attorneys or people that are doing paralegal work that are able to help families in need. So thanks to the Kansas Children's Cabinet and now Patterson Legal Group, we're able to really expand our services in the area.
Yeah, I want to talk a little bit about that. How is the donation from Patterson Legal Group kind of helping you guys further your mission?
Well, I mean, it's kind of equivalent to sponsoring a family or two. We've been able to work with a few hundred families, and this will allow us to expand our work. But also, as we look at what the future is for KHD and the Topeka Family Legal Project, our goal is to be able to do more sustainable services and litigation to help people get benefits that are related to disability services. So that's kind of the next step for the project.
That's great. And so people listening right now, and maybe they're in need of help, how can they reach out to you guys for any of your services?
If you are in need of services through Kansas Legal Services, or excuse me, through KHD, please call 785-285-9795.
And what's it mean for you guys to kind of be a part of the organization, to be helping these families out?
Well, for me, it's about improving our community, right? It's about making sure that there's an opportunity for every kid in Topeka to be able to succeed. And the point of the project, and a lot of what KHD does as a whole, is to try to reduce sort of the problems that come from families having financial or court involvement, simplify the process and empower them, and hopefully put them in a better position than when they sought help from KHD and the Topeka Family Legal Project.
What about you, Mariah?
It means a lot, the work that we do at KHD. I, too, at one point had a hard time navigating the services, so it is an honor to be able to assist those who are in need of help in that area.
That's phenomenal. And can you speak on maybe the impact the Topeka Legal Family has had on the community?
Yeah, so far we've been able to help about 150 families
phenomenal.
within the area.
Okay.
And hopefully, especially with this donation, we'll be able to grow our work.
That's great. And so how can other people out in the community help you guys continue this mission? Are you like donations? Is the volunteers anything possible? Or what else? What can we do?
Well, I would say, and I'll let you jump in on this, funding our work is always helpful. The other is people that have sort of technical experience. Those are the type of people that are really able to help us grow our organization, our footprint. We're always looking for more advisors to be on our board and help direct the strategic vision. And we're also always looking for people who are interested in either helping assist legal work or getting involved as being attorneys or social workers to get involved with Kansas Holistic Defender and help us grow the work that we do in Topeka and the rest of this area.
That's fantastic. Anything to add?
Piggybacking off of Matt, donations are always wonderful, in addition to just spreading the word about the services that we provide. And if you know anyone that's in need of assistance, send them our way.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much for joining us this morning, guys, and thank you for the work you're doing out there in the community. I know there are families out there that are so thankful for that you guys are around. And everyone, to learn more, you can visit kansasholisticdefenders.org.
Giving Back, sponsored by Patterson Legal Group.